guys, Asher Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video. Sending some love, some positive vibes your way, especially if you're going through something and you need them out there today. Guys, we gotta talk. We gotta talk because this to me is a super acute and urgent issue in Raid Shadow Legends. And man, I just recorded a couple days ago. It just got edited. I'll release it in a day or two. A video talking about, I guess, what I would love to see from this game in 2026. I think that 2025 has been one of the best years in Raid Shadow Legends. It wasn't without its controversy, but it had probably the best change in all of Raid and the free gear removal, some decent updates, some good buffs, some solid fusions, and overall I want to build on that momentum. So I outline my vision based on what I see from the community, other creators, my own thoughts and opinions, and your comments on what I want to see moving forward. One of the many topics that we talked about in that video, it justifies its own video now, because I recorded that video on day one of Grim Forest, and let me tell you, this is probably crazy to say, right? Actually, before I jump into it, I want to say something out the gate here. That we complain about time issue in Raid Shadow Legends, but truthfully, I don't want them personally to stop adding new content. I like that they added Grim Forest. I like that they added Centranos. I like that they continue to add to this game every year with new major updates. So I don't want to say, Plarium, we don't want new stuff, because personally I do. And I don't think there's anything wrong with a game having a ton to do, especially a 7-year-old game. It does get to this point where it's difficult to serve every audience in a game like this, though, right? Because you have to serve the vets, the whales, the end games, the free-to-plays, the new players, and everybody in between, right? So that's difficult to do with new content. Now, I'm reserving my opinion on Grim Forest. I haven't recorded anything on Grim Forest in terms of after it's been live on my thoughts, because I want to wait till the whole rotation's over, at least the hard, so I can experience the whole thing before I speak on it definitively about my opinion. But suffice it to say, there's some things I like, some things I think could be better, and TBD. But, I don't mind the new feature. I don't mind the rewards certainly as well. There have been quite a lot of bugs in the game. Have you guys, any of you guys noticed this one? Where you go into the arena and all of a sudden your clan chat is in the middle of the damn screen. Oh, I want to attack Mithrala. Let's go ahead and attack Mithrala. Oh, my clan chat. Why is my clan chat running through the waistline of Cometus? All right, so there's been some bugs that I'm sure they'll address with this update as well. And one thing that's not a bug, but I hope they address, my last thing before we get to the crux of the episode, I promise, is what the heck is, let me get some shards real quick. What in the bloody heck is this? Who thought this would be a good idea? Seeing the names before the characters that you pull? What the heck? Come on, this is not sit well with me, guys. Now listen, maybe in 3 months, I'll forget this is ever a thing, and I'll have adjusted to the new way. But I don't know about you guys. Seeing the name before even the image, it ruins everything. I mean, come on, whose idea was that? All right, so some little things that I'm not a big fan of that came along with the update. But man, listen, time. So now that I gave my disclaimer about I like new things in the game, we talked about the time issue ad nauseum over the years, like I said. But man, Grim Forest, I was sitting in bed last night where I do all my best raiding. And first of all, this is a crazy thought to go through one's mind to begin with. But I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm going to get ahead for tomorrow. Any of you guys, maybe it's a time zone thing, but any of you guys ever do that? I'm like, maybe I'll get ahead for tomorrow and I'll start doing some late night raiding. Maybe I'll do some Grim Forest and then I'll have less chores to do tomorrow. I'm starting to think about raid like it's a chore list that I can get ahead on for the next day. I mean, that is pretty insane. That being said, it is testament to a lot, that's in the game, which is cool in a way, but that's crazy that I'm thinking about getting ahead for the next day on a mobile game, right? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it took me 45 minutes. I tried to optimize my teams a little bit. I had fun with it, and I didn't even finish everything yet. I still need to fight my boss here. But I took 45 minutes. By the way, here's my little profile. 45 minutes on Grim Forest. Now listen, 45 minutes on Grim Forest to get ahead for the next day. But then after that, I thought to myself, well, I got to go into my tag team. I got to do my 5 tag team battles so I can do my Faction Wars hard mode. Oh, today there were 3 Faction War crypts. That's another 10 minutes added on to my day. Oh, new Doom Tower rotation. I got to do that. I got to farm my boss. Still got to go and do my secret rooms, get my materials. Oh, Curse City. I'm at the end of Soul Cross. It's going to take me another half an hour, 40 minutes. if not more, to do Curse City. Oh no, I missed my I missed my Hydra. I was kicking myself. I missed my Hydra attacks last week. I gotta get ahead, gotta do those. Oh, but I need to set aside at least an hour and a half to do my Chimera, probably 2 hours to do my Chimera battles. Listen, I haven't even covered half the damn stuff in this game. Oh, I gotta go set my siege defenses. Oh, I can't forget, because right now in Live Arena, I'm only at 924. I only have 3 days and I'm traveling to hit my mythical mats and to hit all the other stuff, my advanced quests and all this other crap. And I haven't even talked about everything in the game. The time is insane now that they added a huge time commitment. I spent 40 minutes on Grim Forest last night, on Grim Forest Hard, and I'm not even at the end game of Grim Forest. How much am I going to be spending when I'm there? Oh my word. To me, listen, let's keep it simple. I know what Plarium's thinking right now. They're watching my video. Oh, there's Ash complaining again. I'm half kidding here. But you know what they're thinking? They're thinking, dude, he's not even mentioning that we have background battles coming in just a month or whatever it is. But wait, background battles, is that going to solve the issue here? Or is that just going to make me be able to auto farm Dragon's Lair while I'm fighting in the arena? Listen, I'm going to be real with you guys. Background battles to me is very, very welcome while I'm engaging in other content so I can do the arena. I actually really love it and I'm looking forward to it. So no knock on that at all. But number one problem with background battles is unlike background battles in other games, I think Raid will get there. I think they'll get here with this. I truly do by the end of next year. But if I have background battles going on an Ice Golem's Peak tournament right now, so I'm running that on auto battle, I should still be able to come over to the Curse City and work on D19 at the same time. I should be able to engage in other PvE activities as long as they're not auto battles, right? But even that isn't going to save that much time. Nothing compared to what Grim Forest and Chimera before that, and Faction Wars Hard Mode before that. I mean, listen, on Faction Wars Hard Mode, to be fair though, they did allow us to one key it with the super raids or whatever. So maybe that didn't add a ton of new time unless you're progressing through those stages. But the point overall still stands. Time has never been a huger issue in this game than now. And what it ends up doing is it takes players away from what they love doing in the game. That's the shame. Background battles, to finish my point there though, it's not really gonna alleviate a ton of save time except for the arena itself, which I welcome. I'm excited about it because I love live arena. I love arena in this game. That's cool. But it's not enough. You should be able to engage in PvE content as well, like you can, again, in other games. But even that, it's just gonna allow you to do, you know, a farm, an auto run of Sand Devil while you make your way through Grim Forest is not really going to save you that much time. And when I say save time, I don't mind playing a game. It's a game. It's there to be played. It's cool that there's a lot to do. And I get that everybody should exercise their own autonomy to make the decisions, the choices, or the choices on what they do with their time. Maybe they can pass up on stuff. Me, I'm kind of a completionist when it comes to this game. I like my little schedule. I like my routine. I don't mind it. But it's getting oppressive now. I still want to play the game a lot, but I don't want to have to just do an endless checklist of things that I don't absolutely love in the game. I'd rather orientate my time towards the things that I really do enjoy. Now, what is the solution, Ash? I hate when people complain and they don't have solutions. To me, we need to take evasive maneuvers. It's DEFCON 1, baby. We need to go in there in Doom Tower and make all of the bosses that we can prove that we can beat easily or whatever. We need to make them instant battles. Just like Hydra Clan boss. Because Doom Tower now, I mean, this is what, 5-6 major updates ago at this point. So Doom Tower, as much as I enjoy Doom Tower, like auto battle, frankly, auto climb, do we really need to see the same characters farm stages every single day, every single month, every single rotation? At the very least, these bosses, I mean, the gear is already lackluster compared to the new sets, but, you know, the rewards are still really sweet. So my thinking is listen, just allow us to instant battle Doom Tower bosses at the very least, right? We don't need to see the same team being the same boss 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in a row every day. That's just a waste of time completely. All the time where, you know, I showed my I talked about this in the other video too, but I showed my fiance my screen time on my app. You know, like iOS has that where you can see how long you do each thing. And I had like 20 hours on Raid Shadow Legends last week. And she's like, oh my God. I'm like, but babe, you don't understand. Like 75% of that time, my phone's just, I'm not even looking at it. I'm just doing things that I don't have to look at, watching my characters do the same thing over and over and over and over again. I mean, come on. So that's the first thing is Doom Tower. Easy, easy. Curse City, to me, Curse City normal. Once you beat Curse City normal one time, you should have an auto clear button. That way, every week you can just, or every rotation rather, you just automatically get all the rewards on normal. Maybe you have to clear Amos again or something like that. But if you can clear every rotation of Curse City on a difficulty, there ought to be some sort of mechanism to speed through a little bit faster, right? Because it just can be so time consuming doing things that you know you can do, just a matter of re-gearing everybody, setting up the entire team, pulling champions from the vault, yada, 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 right? But there ought to be some sort of a time saver on Curse City as well, especially now that Grim Forest is here in the game and it takes so much time. Beyond that, though, Faction Wars, Instant Battle, it would be a pretty cool idea, but I think it's probably too new, hard mode Faction Wars, for them to really seriously entertain that idea. At the very least, I'm looking for time savers in Curse City. I'm looking for massive time savers in Doom Tower because the Grim Forest takes so unbelievably long. So listen, these are my asks. I think they're realistic asks. I don't know about you guys. Do you think that would even be enough? Plarium, if you're watching, please consider Curse City, Doom Tower, massive time-saving mechanisms for quality of life added there to help, you know, compensate for all the time that we're playing in the new, exciting Grim Forest for the most part. All right, guys, those are all my opinions. I just had to make this video because clearly I feel passionate about it, man. I love that there's a lot to do, but golly, Plarium. I mean, I didn't even touch on half the stuff. Iron Twins farming. I mean, potion farm. I mean, God, it's endless. It's endless. All right, guys, we'll cap it there. How are you feeling about things? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you enjoy all this? I would love to hear, even if you disagree with me, in the comments below, because I don't want to be pushing my own narrative if the majority of you guys may disagree in some ways or may think that I'm not going far enough in my recommendations. Thanks for watching till the end of the video. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.